Well, hi there. It's Leslie, and I have another butterfly card for you. So this one, some people call a modified Z-fold card. This is what you'll get in your packet. Okay. So you can just set your ribbon and your iridescent pearls. Now, I do believe I said in the welcome video, I think these are retired, but I do have 3 packages if somebody wants one. Okay. And this is the Everyday Label Punch, which I like a lot. So the reason they call it a modified Z is because you're going to start with, I already cut yours for you, but to make one of these, you're going to start with 11 by 4 1/4 paper. You're going to score it at 5 1/2 like you always do. Now for a Z fold at 2 3/4, which is half of that front side, you would score it and fold it back on itself, and then it makes the shape of a Z. Okay. For this one, you actually cut that piece off at 2 3/4, but don't throw it away because you're going to use it, and you turn it and change it this way. Okay. So let me show you how that works. So we're going to fold and score our base, and then this is going to go on here after we add our designer series paper. We're going to use this paper, okay? And you need 2 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 4. My suggestion is you go 4 this way because the butterflies mostly are flying up. So I would go 4 this way. Oh, hold on a second. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, maybe it doesn't really matter. Because you know how butterflies just flutter. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Okay, so yeah, let's just cut this at 4. Okay, which is going to leave you a little 2-inch piece. Okay, then we're going to go 2 1/4 once, and oh, I made a mistake. It's 2 1/2. Sorry, that one's going to be a little short, and that's okay. 2 1/2. Sorry about that. 2 1/2 by 4. Okay, you want 2 pieces that size. It's going to be okay because I can fix that. I happen to have a little piece of magenta, so I'm going to just do a quick layer. 2 1/2 by 4. Okay, no worries. Did I say Marvelous Magenta? I meant Magenta Madness. Okay, so these you can set aside for something else. You could use them with your, you might be able to use them with your butterfly gala punch to get some cute little butterflies out of there. You might waste a few, but that's okay. So see, we can have a cute little butterfly, which is cute either way. It doesn't quite line up, but that's all right. Or you could have the other side. All right, so either way. Or you could fussy cut those little ones out. Completely up to you. And we'll just put those pieces over there. We might end up using that. Okay, so this will just solve all our problems. Okay. Yep, that's gonna just solve that just nicely. All right, let's start layering these up. So since I made my mistake and cut it too short, you're gonna cut yours at 2 1/2, which is the size I made my Marvelous Magenta. Nope, Magenta Madness. See, I should never have even said those words out loud. Okay, so that's just going to help take up some of that space there on the front. Now, when you put this piece on the front, you do need to be careful. And my suggestion is you only put adhesive over here. Usually I tell you put it on here. This time I'm going to tell you put it only over here. Or maybe, no, I guess put it on here. But just really think about where it's going. All right, so let's put this. Oh, you know what? Because I'm really not crazy about the butterflies going sideways, let me just take a look at this. You know, I kind of think I like that better. So for this one, I'm going to just switch it up and use the other side. Your choice. If you love butterflies with more butterflies, you can do it that way. If you want to jump over and use this side, that is completely up to you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, but before we get too far, let's do, now here's where this, you can do what you want, okay? There's a couple of ways to use this piece of ribbon. You can just wrap a tiny bit around, okay? Then take what's left and go under here and tie a knot, okay? So you'd have a knot there. Or you can do a tiny little bit here, cut it off, and then tie a 2 bunny ears bow. I think that's what I'm going to do. I gave you plenty so that if you want to wrap it around and tie a bow, if you happen to be one of those people that are really good at that, which I'm not, you could. You've definitely got enough ribbon, okay, to do that with. All right. Oh, hey, you know what? That didn't come out too bad. Let's just go with it. I guess that's what I'm doing. I was going to do one of the cheat ways, but this is looking pretty good, actually. So let's just pull in those loops a little bit. Grab my ribbon scissors. Give that a tiny trim. Give this one a tiny trim. And go with that. Woohoo! Love when that happens. Okay, so let's see. We know we want to anchor that ribbon, so I don't think I want it to go all the way to the edge. So I'm not quite, all right, so where my finger is going to be my first adhesive. Okay, then I'm going to do one on the ribbon and one over here and one more all the way from top to bottom. And we're going to try and get that adhesive off of there. Okay. You just don't want to have any adhesive hanging over that's going to shut, you know, close your card and shut it. That would be not good. Okay. All right. Then we're going to do that thank you that didn't fit on another card. And then you'll have room to write on the inside if you want to. Okay. And if you happen to have the Magenta Madness pad and you want to sponge around there a little bit, you could do that too. I happen to have a little bit of Misty Moonlight, which will be, no, I'm not going to do that. I was thinking about it, but no. We are going to pop that piece up on dimensionals though, that label. with whatever greeting you had. Now this big butterfly set doesn't have greetings, so you'll be using whatever greetings you have that might fit the shape of the piece that I included in the card kit. That, and then you can add however many of those pearls that you desire. I think I'm going to put, sometimes it's nice to do like 3 in a row. No, I want to do one up there. Can you see how those are picking up the colors? Yeah, I really like that about these. Put one way out here. Like that. And if you want to add a couple more, that's fine. I gave you an odd number on purpose. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave mine at 3. But if you want more, you have them. Or you have them to use on another card. Okay. So there you go. And you know what? I think I am going to just tuck this down in the corner. Maybe up in that corner right there. Okay. So, thanks a lot. See you soon.